So, you know how in the scene in Breaking Dawn Part 2, how there's like a close-up of Bella when she's in the Cullens house? There's a fucking photo of just like a body, like hanging on the wall, and it's literally the sheet that she died on, and it's like her decomp line.
Do you think Jasper uses that to pleasure himself? What the fuck is that?
Hello, lonely travelers. Would you like to answer a riddle to come into my fort?
Are you down?
I mean, do you think there's gonna be a Rubik's Cube in there?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm in.
All right,
Yeah.
travelers. Here's my riddle. It walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening. What is it?
Would you accept cash money as settlement for said riddle answer?
No. I will accept, however, a gas station hot dog.
That's wonderful, because it just so happens that I have a lot of gas station hot dogs. Do you accept?
Follow me, travelers. You may enter.
Let's go.
Yeah, go on a walk, Chris. Talk to a fucking wizard. Weird portal, yeah.
Podcast, everybody, podcast alert. Check out Baked Beans and Tallmocha. 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 Baked Beans and Tallmocha.
Welcome back to the Baked Beans podcast, and today I'm here with 2 people I have lured into my fort. These silly travelers didn't know what they were getting themselves into, and now they're being subjected to some spooky campfire stories.
Apparently I'm a chocolate bar.
And I am a schmello.
I had nothing to do with that.
Think.
Got it? Let's take it back.
Welcome back. It's my Elena. And now I shall be reciting a poem of the campfire story.
Is it gonna spook us big spookies?
The cremation of Sam McGee. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was that night of the marge of Lake LaBarge I cremated Sam McGee. Now Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the south to roam round the pole, God only knows. He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner live in hell. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold. Through the parka's fold, it stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyes were closed and the lashes froze till sometimes we couldn't see, it wasn't much fun, but the only way to whimper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay packed tight in our robes beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed and the stars overhead were dancing heel and toe, he turned to me and Cap says, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking that you won't refuse my last request." Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. Then he says with a sort of moan, "It's the cursed cold, and it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet 'tain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. So I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains. A pal's last need is a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail. And we started on the streak of dawn, but God, he looked ghostly pale. He crouched on the sleigh and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee, and before nightfall a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that land of death, and I hurried, horror-driven, with a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh, and it seemed to say, 'You may tax your brawn and brains, but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate those last remains. Now my promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, in my heart I cursed that load. In the long, long night by the lone fire light, while the huskies round in a ring howled out their woes to the homeless snows, oh God, how I loathe this thing. And every day that quiet clay seemed too heavy and heavier grown, and on I went through the dogs were spent and the grub was getting low. The trail was bad and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in, and I'd often sing to the hateful thing and it hearkened with a grin. Till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, and a derelict there lay. It was jammed in the ice, but I saw it in a trice. It was called the Alice May. And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum. Then here, said I with a sudden cry, it is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found that was laying around, and I heaped the fuel higher.
Okay.
The flames just soared, and the furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see. And I burrowed a hole in the glowing coal, and I stuffed in Sam McGee. Then I made a hike, for I didn't like to hear him sizzle so. And the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled, and the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, but the hot sweat rolled down my cheeks, and I don't know why. And the greasy smoke in an inky cloak went streaking down the sky. I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with the grisly fear, but the stars came out and they danced about ere again I ventured near. This is a fucking stupid story. That was the end of it. It was supposed to have a spooky twist. How do we feel about the cremation of Sam McGee?
Terrible. I feel like it's
He came
very
back to
reminiscent
life. He's
of...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let me tell a
Bars.
story.
It's Easter.
Tell the story of Sam McGee.
I will, once I wipe my nose.
There's a...
Oh, thank God. All of them. Let me tell you the story of Sam McGee. This is not his name in the story, but I'm going to make it his name in this story. So, the story of Sam McGee. First of all, booger check.
You're good.
Thanks. There was this daughter, and she lived on a farm with her dad, and her mom had passed. It's terrible news. This was like in the early 1800s. Perhaps I got that wrong and it's early 1900s. Not really relevant to the story. Anyway, she lives on a farm with her dad. And her dad is like, fuck you. You gotta marry somebody that's like really rich. Because the farm was going under. It's terrible news. It's just terrible.
Why was the farm going under?
They had a lot of locusts. The daughter falls in love with the farmhand. Or not, I don't really think he was, he was a farmhand, but he was the son of the farmer just across the way. And it's terrible news. So the dad is like, no, don't like that. Kills him.
Kills the son?
Kills the son
of the farmer across the street.
Wow.
So she doesn't know what happens. So what he tells her is that he just went off to war. So she's like, okay, whatever. Oh man, that is awful. And he's like, and I don't want you around anymore. There's a plot twist.
Wow.
He wasn't dead. That's the plot twist. So he sends the daughter away though, still. Like he's dead. Like the dad is like, the guy's dead. And so she's like, damn.
Damn.
She's like, well, I want to get the heck out of Dodge. Assume they're in Dodge. So he sends her off to a different farm, her aunt's farm. And like, she's like, what the frick? I haven't heard from my dad. You know, I haven't heard from this guy's family. We were supposed to get married. They were supposed to get married. Let that little crucial detail out. But, so she goes away to this farm, and she's just vibing, but then she's like not vibing. And she's like, what the fuck? So, one night, she hears a knock on her aunt's door. She's the only one awake. Everybody else is like, they gotta be up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to take care. They also live on a farm. So they gotta do stuff. And so she goes to the door. Lo and behold, it's brother. He's there. It's the fucking guy.
Wow.
And she's like, what the fuck?
You're supposed to
I
be
thought
dead?
you were dead.
How was the
supposed to be
war?
How?
Legit. And he was like, wasn't true. And so he's like, your dad actually sent me to take you home. And she's like, okay, sick. Fucking stellar, because she wanted to go home this whole time. She
Red
was,
flag.
you know, like there's a lot to unpack here. But he's like, let me take you home. And she's like, sounds good to me. Saddle up the horse. And she's like, what's wrong with your head? Because he's got a little bit of blood on it. And he's like, don't worry about it. And she's like, no. So she takes out her handkerchief. She's got one. And she ties it around his head. Like a little tourniquet moment. And he rides her all the way back home. When she gets home, her dad is like, the hell are you doing here? And she was like, didn't you send for me? And he's like, nah. And she's like, I don't know, pick a name.
Carol boy.
Carol boy.
Carol boy.
So
You have
she's
to
like,
say it.
Carol boy
Yeah.
Carol
came
boy.
to get
Carol
me.
boy.
And he's like,
Shout out Kid Rock.
he's like, the dad is like, he's literally dead.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's crazy because I literally just rode all through the night to get here. And so, because the dad is so spooked, he's like glad that his daughter's home. He missed her, he loved her. But they were like so fucking spooked that they go and check his grave because he was legit dead. And when they open the casket, he's in there, but he's got a handkerchief tied around his head.
Spooky.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
What the fuck? I'm not gonna be able to fucking sleep tonight. God damn.
Okay. For my spooky story, it is from the Reddit Campfire Stories. This one is called Knock Knock. Yep. I was gonna knock the weenies, but maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. Once there was a girl named Evie. She liked most things, but her favorite was camping. Her parents, though, were negligent. They hit her for reasons she did not know of, things she did not do, etc. One day her friends wanted to go camping with her. She liked the idea, so she accepted, but her parents were a different story. So the next best thing for her to do to go camping with her friends was to sneak out.
Of course.
She and her friends are having fun. They're playing and laughing and generally just very enthusiastic. Later on, they play Truth or Dare and tell campfire stories. It's around 10. About midnight, everyone is getting ready to go to bed and they're in their tents. Well, Evie decides to go off on her own to the nearby docks with her diary. Halfway there, she sees some do not swim in danger signs, but she ignores it like any reckless teen. She sits on a boat writing her diary, but she's so concentrated she does not notice that the boat starts moving. She gets interrupted midway while writing in her diary with a loud knocking noise. She sees that she sees that she's in the center of the lagoon and she's now scared. She reaches for one of the oars, but is stopped when a hand reaches out of the water and grabs it. She goes and grabs the other one, but to no avail. She hears a knock another final time when directly after this, her boat capsizes. The next day, her friends search for her nearby, but only see her body horribly mutilated and her diary next to her written in blood, "I did knock."
Damn. Like,
Let's unpack this.
yeah, hold on now.
Well, whatever killed her knocked.
It
You
did
know,
knock.
It knocked
That's
first.
true. It's like
It
the
was like a courtesy knock, though. Dead. You know?
like those things from the pond of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
What are
The
those
siren type
called? The
things.
sirens. Yeah.
Yeah.
They came
Mer
up.
people. They call them mer people.
I don't think that's what they're called.
Yeah, no, look it up.
I'm not
Look it up.
looking it up.
I'm not looking
Look it up. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Are there mer people in the Black Lake? Yes, there are.
Okay.
Maybe they're called mer people.
Don't fuck with me on my Harry Potter lore.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna look it up later, and you're gonna be wrong
Spooky.
about that.
I'll never go
Google
on
it
the boat
right
again.
now.
Put it on the screen. Are they called mer people in Harry Potter: The Goblet of Fire or not?
Yeah, and put it on the screen right now. my fucking face because I know that I'm correct.
Welcome to the segment of Chloe is a dumpster. Chloe.
I am
will
a
be
dumpster.
What is Chloe eating today?
Chloe is eating a Weenie Hut Jr.
Wait a minute. Explain the ingredients, please.
It is a
Covered in smoke,
schmello.
that's for sure.
I won't burn it because I know you don't like them burned.
She literally catches her marshmallows on fire.
They're
and
good.
then
I want
eats
you to
them.
make it the way that you would make it.
Immediately after, too. It's not like she lets it cool down.
It's really good.
That thing is just fucking ablaze and then immediately puts it in her mouth.
Yeah.
Fire cannot kill a dragon.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of dragon would you be if you were a dragon? Would you be the Hungarian horntail? Ooh.
Spooky.
Um,
I'm putting the schmello, oh my god, on the graham cracker with a chocolate. However,
I thought there was supposed to be
But wait.
a twist.
there's going to be.
There's more.
There's s'more.
No, I would not be the Hungarian horntail. I would be, hang on. Lena be cooking.
Gotta melt the chocolate.
She's onto something here. What are they selling?
Chocolate.
What are they selling?
Chocolate. I don't know why I'm really good at that. Sorry.
If I was a dragon, I would be Drogon from Game of Thrones because he's huge and loyal.
He's dope.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, you must.
I'm
Never not
currently
once?
invested in a TV show right now.
That should
Peaky
be-
Blinders.
Peaky fucking blinders.
Oh, jeez. I've never seen it. What's it about?
It's about
Yeah.
a gang
Dope.
in Birmingham in
British
the
gang,
early
though.
1900s and about their rise to power and a bunch of killing
Dope.
and fixing
That
bets on
That's the
horses.
one with Tom Hardy, right?
Yes, Tom Hardy is
Hardy's
in it,
Nice.
but the main character is
that.
Cillian Murphy.
We like him too.
We love Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. Okay. Okay.
Is it
Rude.
burning?
No,
No.
I just flipped it. She's just a little grilled, a little warmed.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
Harry, no.
What is it?
I'm
Okay.
scared to touch it. You scared me. Okay. Et voila.
I'm so glad that we made up this segment.
Me too.
I really want to know what this tastes like.
I'll let you know.
It's Weenie Hut Jr.
It's just help me. Hold this.
You're making it too difficult. Just
I'm making it edible. A
I
little.
don't think that's going to make it
no
edible.
part of this is edible.
Oh my god.
it's in there. We shoved it into the marshmallow.
All right, pull my hair back because I swear to God, if I get marshmallow in my hair, it's over. Do we
There
want to
it
get a
is.
good shot of it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Take a look at that little...
Welcome back to Chloe's a Dumpster, and today I am eating a s'more with a little smoky weenie inside.
This started as a joke.
Take us through the emotions, the feelings, what's going on in that head right now. Are the taste buds magical?
Did we just create something? No.
Stop it. No fucking way.
If you don't believe me, try it.
I'm trying this fucking Weenie Hut Jr.
There's no way.
Bro, what is this? Look at this. What is this
It looks
monstrosity?
really gross.
This looks like my morning poo. Maybe I need to see a doctor, but you know. Here
Dude,
we
it's
are.
honestly,
I think that's a good bite.
that
Well,
was like a 10 out of 10. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This shit was so good.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
I'm scared for my life.
Go, get in there.
Well, I don't want to eat the whole weenie.
You gotta eat the weenie. It's not bad.
Okay.
As
Tastes
you were saying-
chemically. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
That's delicious.
You must have been the judge on the bean off, because that shit is not a fucking 10 out of 10, and I was goddamn robbed.
Let's address that really quick. I got chocolate on my face.
No, you're good.
Let me address the people that commented. I know that you sent them.
They spoke the truth. I've never met those people once in my life.
They spoke the truth.
I don't think that that's the truth.
They had a point. Mushrooms. And what did you put on there? Mushrooms and
I
onions.
kept it simple. I made my own sauce. It's not my fault that you tried to get all crazy with chilies. What were they? Started with an M.
Marisol.
Marisol. It's not my fault that you didn't get creative enough. And also, if you look back at the
Creative
footage, which
enough.
there is
Are
footage.
you shitting me right now?
Boom, roasted.
Because
say?
Boom,
mushrooms
roasted?
and onions
But
on a
before that.
burger is
It was you.
creative
I was
enough.
laughing at you.
Why?
You didn't get creative enough. That was funny.
I didn't get creative
Wait,
enough.
let's
You
let
said
this.
that to him.
Let's let this John catch
I
fire
didn't.
right quick.
I
Where's the
stand by my
stick?
statement.
This part of said podcast shall feature the wonderful wizard master teaching Chris and myself, Lena,
Yes.
a spell to turn the fire to different colors. Take it away.
So, you both have graduated to wizarddom. Wizarddom. Welcome to Hogwarts. Well,
Yes, Hogwarts.
welcome to Hogwarts. So, what you're going to say is, hey, make this fire gay. And then you're going to throw the packet into the fire.
Hey, make this fire gay.
Hey, make this fire gay. Fuck.
No, it's getting it.
Hell yeah. Hey, make this fire gay. Hey, make this fire gay. Hey, make this fire gay.
In the best way.
Best way.
We are not homophobic. Oh my fucking god.
Thank you for watching the Bye. Anyway, happy 420.
Happy 420.
And thank you for watching the Baked Beans podcast again.
Yes. And we love you.
And I love you too.